then there was less pressure in working out. You know, a lot of women or men couldn't afford to go to gyms, so we were more physically active. Bike riding. My mother used to bike ride. She never knew what a gym was. Running, skating, jump rope, just natural things that is an exercise.
Well, you know, years ago, let's go back, I mean, you know, 60s, 70s, I think they referred to the gyms as gymnasiums. So already that scared you away, you know, this is a big place, you know, that certain people...
And that was a certain culture that went to that, and it wasn't the black culture.
No. Well, we were bombarded with many other things, and that's why today, as we evolve on this stage, that's why I say, you know, it's no time for hate and bitterness, but we have to learn how to live, you know, how to pull things out of us. If we don't know how to do anything, it's on the shelf. Someone wrote a book about it, and you know, and you could actually get this book or talk to people like yourself, and then you can actually learn to heal thyself, to work out the stress, to work out the evil, whatever is inside of you, and to bring it down. You know, we can change our ways today. Leslie, what is some of the other success stories? Now, you talked about the woman. Have there been men that come to your gym that had similar stories?
Absolutely. I mean, guys that were either future athletes or was embarking on some new adventure where they had to lose weight.
Okay.
Like the Freddie Coles and somebody named Keith who wanted to be an athlete who lost the weight, fell off the wagon. See, that's the difference. Now it's funny how you talk about men. Now the dynamics between a man and a woman is this: when a woman gets on track and her vanity kicks in, she's 100% full speed ahead. A man, on the other hand, because life happens to him, he's either a father, he's happy, you know, taking care of a mother, so his dynamics is short-lived. He'll come in, he'll reach his goals, he'll go away.
When you say taking care of a mother, what do you mean?
You know, sons are taking care of their mothers.
Okay.
And then if not, they got a girlfriend, they're taking care of somebody's baby or their own baby. So they'll get on board and they'll commit because they pay for this package either a month or 2 months. Now, men don't throw away their money. And they will show up and they will get results because of those wonderful testosterone. They change faster than we do. And they're like, yeah, man, I'm feeling good. Les, I can't come back for a while. I got to work. I'm working overtime. Now, when they do come back, they're right back to square one.
Sure. Now that's one thing. I wouldn't know how to even elaborate on that part. You know what I mean? With the woman, whether, you know, whatever.
But women esteem, I mean, they're just like, I'm going to do this, and that's that.
But the men, you say, when they decide to do it, they just go into it.
Well, even in the gyms, I mean, I used to go to co-ed gyms, and I used to manage co-ed gyms.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, those gyms, a lot of new guys used to come in. I was in charge of sales management. And they would come in, and they'd be hot on it. Then another new gym would come, and they'd run off to that. It's just like, wherever the new toys were, the new adventure, or the new girls, whatever their motivation for being there, they didn't have a commitment to anything but what they wanted to do. Women, when they love you, you will have them till you die. And when you're committed to them and what their needs and wants are, they got your back 100%.
Yes.
And I don't find that with men in any dynamics of gyms or personal training.
Now we leaving gym into love, like a love thing like she's talking about now, because this is confusing to the rest now. Are we talking about gym now? Are we talking? Now we're gonna have to ask Melissa for some more time.
Well, there's some of that too, but that's a whole nother show.
There's another show that we got to do.
We can go there. I like to do that show.
We got to go another show, but now what we want to do is deal with, you know, the fact of exercise and letting the people know what you offer to get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the heel man and the heel women. You understand? I can see men not being, you know, a guy is you know, he's excited when, you know, he get the accolades from the women. I mean, you know, that's just how that happened. But this show here is definitely about health and exercise.
We can kind of steer off, but we won't. That, like you said, that's another show.
That's another show. That's another show that we will probably going to do that like in October, November. You know what I mean? The cold months.
You can include me on that.
Yeah, I'll bring you in on that.
Women at the round table for that one.
Women at the round table. I understand. That's a different show. But we want to stick with how to get people into exercising and the importance of exercising.
Well, you know what? It's a funny thing because some people just walk themselves in there.
Yes.
Either their doctor told them if you gain 1 more pound, you're going to have a massive heart attack, or you're going to lose your limbs from being a diabetic, or they just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And those are the women. I had a woman, it's funny that we're talking about, came in yesterday, about 50 pounds overweight. I mean, phenomenal woman, successful, everything. And she says, I can't take it anymore.
Well, that's why I believe in the walk, step exercise. Like if you get on, even with me today at the job, I jumped on the treadmill and I walked 10 minutes. I don't remember, because of car, bus, train, plane, and motorcycle, that I don't remember the last time I walked 10 minutes. I walked 10 minutes on this thing, and I've been doing it for 5 days so far. So what I mean is that it don't have to be a lot. I don't believe in competition in exercise. That's one thing I don't.
No, absolutely
no one
not.
will ever
very
know.
Individualized.
Yeah, no one ever know what I can lift. I remember a guy bet me on the job, and I'm not a gambling man, but he said he would donate the money to the Church of What's Happening Now, $150, if I would lift 100 pounds in each hand, 8 consecutive times.
Ego.
Yeah, for ego. He was on ego. He was on ego. Come to find out he couldn't do it, but I did.
He wanted to make sure you could do it.
So and I pumped the weights, and I took the money, of course, and helped with the show and everything. So we thank God for the young man. Nice, his name is Orlando Nice, and he worked with me, and he donated that money, $150 to the Church of What's Happening Now. Because when we put the weights on his chest, he couldn't lift
do
it.
it.
You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's the thing about being with a personal trainer, though, and that's why the educated consumer now, they're not buying into the big fancy gyms anymore.
Sure.
Because 90% of those toys you never play with.
That's the truth.
It's really, the ones who do buy into it are young and single, and they want to meet people. It's a social place. But the serious consumers, and I have to tell you, I have them, they're usually busy working moms or corporate execs and doctors and lawyers, whatever they do. They just want to come in and get individualized help and nothing more.
Well, I had just got the flag and everything. You didn't see it, but I did. And we got about 2 minutes. How can people reach Leslie Lewis and about getting personally trained?
Well, you can either reach me on my office number, which is 973-680-0075. Or you can email me. I respond to all my emails that has to do with health and fitness. That's M as in Mary, B as in boy, S as in Sam, F as in Frank, I as in India, T as in Tom. The numerical number 4, ever@AOL.com. And I also have a website which is very, very simple. I mean, that's how I got the lady who walked in yesterday. It's called Personal Fitness. MBS Fit Forever. personalfitness.com.
Now you see what we have right here in the state of Jersey. You don't have to go to Warm Springs, Georgia, or whatever. You can have it right here. You don't have to travel nowhere. Just up the road, up the parkway, which is a beautiful scene. Pay the toll, get off on Bloomfield Avenue, and go up a little bit more, and there you'll be at the gym. So we have everything here, right here in Jersey for you. They call it the Garden State for no reason. This is, in truth, the Garden State. Let us keep eating out of the garden. Keep hope alive.
Amen.